Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let's talk a little bit about some boxing. Check out the heavyweight playlist for more boxing like this. And don't forget, our lives are going to be on Goodfella Sports TV 2.0. But let's talk about this live, dog. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Let's talk about this video, man. But, yeah, man, AJ apparently reacted to Deontay Wilder admitting that he had a significantly more lucrative offer to fight Anthony Joshua before Tyson Fury. But everybody just crying and complaining about the water, the gloves, everything else. But nobody is talking about how Wilder ducked Anthony Joshua. And I talked about it when he dropped that video, because somebody tagged me in the tweet he put. And my whole thing is, you know what, man, that's just the end of the line for me, believing what fighters say. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of one of the reasons why I just don't care to interview, because you don't know who lying, who telling the truth. But I know from the people that I know behind the scenes, you know, and things change, they keep it 1,000 wild with your boy. So, you know what, I just would love to talk to the trainers, and I've done in the past, and that's it. But at the same time, we thought Deontay Wilder was thorough. You know, we thought he wanted to smoke, and here he is ducking Anthony Joshua and admitting it. And once you get somebody angry, or you get somebody angry, a lot of times the truth come out. And am I knocking him for making a decision to fight Fury to right his wrong? No, that's what real champions do. Money ain't everything. But my whole thing is, you had us believing that, Joshua was ducking you, and all of a sudden, Joshua was ready to fight you, and you said that, you chose to fight Fury. Now, I respect your decision. My whole thing is this: Fury didn't want to fight you in February, the following year. He took his time and he fought some vagabonds and got his head cleared. I would have just fought AJ. You talking about 3 belts? I could right my wrong. I thought I beat on AJ. But, nobody talking about that. You talking about the gloves, the water, this, that, and the third, and you assassinate Mark Breland's character. And from everybody I spoke to that know Mark Breland, he 100. Mark Breland would do nothing like that. And that's so messed up that you assassinate his character, but we already know what it's about. It's about you getting mad at him for throwing in that towel. But just know you reap what you sow. And you a Christian man. And like I said before, man, a lot of people don't like what I be saying, but I'm always keeping 100 from my perspective. I ain't married to none of these dudes. I don't have an emotional attachment. I'm not going to just die with the lie. And people got to understand, man, as thorough as Wilder seemed, he still ducked the fade. We knew about the DAZN offer. They literally fired Lou DiBella for setting up a meeting to set up the biggest fight in boxing. If that don't tell you nothing about Al Heyman, that just lets you know it ain't even about money. And that's where Eddie Hearn miscalculated, stealing Al Heyman fighters. They have contracts. They network they network free agents, but they not management free agents. Read the contract or the lawsuit he had with Golden Boy. He get the final say so on every boxing move that's signed with him through PBC. And Eddie Hearns thought he could throw a whole bunch of money around and make fights, and Al Heyman really had his fighters on the long leash. He thought it was just about big bank take little bank, and now it's not about that no more. Bob Arum can send one of his fighters over to get a lot of money, but it's really about power. It's really about Al Heyman, It's really about Al Heyman choking out the opposition. That's what it's about. I don't want to make no fights with you, because I can make all the money fighting the biggest fight to making some money, but it's all about losing the power and the status. If he loses to Terrence Crawford, then all the division basically go back to Bob. Now, Bob had his unified champion. Most people now Heyman believe that he wouldn't even look to get Earl Spencer's shot. Now, it'd be up to Terrence Crawford to really push that, but we know, Bob Arum pretty much seemed like he got the final say-so. So, I can't blame Al for playing the game he played. I said it before, from a business aspect, you got to respect Al. Al like some of them gangsters, man. Got to respect them. Everything moving is green. He playing that game. He made some mistakes, but at the same time, he should have fed Deontay Wilder, Charles Martin. And to be honest, AJ should have been willing to come to America and fight Deontay Wilder, because this is the market he need to conquer. If he was able to beat Wilder once or twice, AJ would be a star in America. He'd go back to fighting UK every now and again, but I don't think he would have. He would be American boxing. He would have been 10 times, bigger than the Klitschko. I'm not saying he could have been Mike, but he got the look. He speak English. Everybody like him. The American boxing fighters and trainers like AJ more than Wilder. He got it. But nobody talking about Wilder admitting that he ducked that phase to fight Fury. Now, is that the biggest epic duck that I've seen? No. We knew the offer was there. I get it. He wanted to right his wrong with Tyson Fury. I mean, I 100% understand it, but you being loyal to a man that ain't being loyal to you. You think Tyson Fury liked you? No. Excuse me. You think Tyson Fury is going to do what's best for his career, what's best for his... Hell yeah. You sat there and you gave him a rematch, an original fight with 50-50, a rematch with 50-50. Once he ducked the original rematch, you was the man. All right, he don't want to fight me. I ain't giving him no shot. I could have felt it. I felt it. He just did that. But guess what? We talking about gloves and water and all that, bro. And that's 100% whatever you want to take. If he spiked your water, he drugs, whatever, file law school. File a petition with the Las Vegas Athletic Commission. Prove it. But that didn't exist. And I'm going to do another video that's going to prove that. All right? So, let's keep it 100. Y'all sitting here crying and bickering about the gloves and shit. That shit over with. It's 100% over with. Let's talk about him ducking AJ to fight Fury again. Him passing up a 4-belt unification. He could have been undisputed. Did he feel that he couldn't beat AJ? My whole thing is I felt he could have beat AJ. I think he knew he could have beat AJ. But he let Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman get in his head and twist his hand. Oh, he got to come over here. Man, could he understand the depth or how dope it would have been for him to go over to England and beat on that man and get undisputed in front of his fans and came back here? Even if you had to go beat him twice over there. It's epic. It's epic. You could have stayed over there and did a AJ Dillian White tour. Beat AJ twice, beat White. But they got in his head. He thought he was the man with 1 belt. You ain't the man. AJ still the man. AJ, people like AJ better. AJ can say anything questionable and everybody gonna believe it. All you had to do was fight him and beat him. You could have beat him twice, beat Dillian White and retired. Or didn't beat Tyson Fury. But I ain't gonna forget that. You admitted to ducking that man. You ducked him. Now, in my opinion, you ducked him to fight the #1 heavyweight in the division now. But like I said, just proves to you Al Heyman just made a lot of bad business decisions with him. He let his hatred for Eddie Hearn, or his disdain, I don't want to say hatred, his disdain or dislike for Eddie Hearn and how he did him and Al extended the olive branch to him and they worked together, and then he turned around and tried to steal his fighters. So Al let his emotions get into it. Oh, this nigga got the belt with Jamie McCollin, whatever his dude name. Oh, I gave him the belt versus Kell Brook. I gave him Charles Martin. And now he want to do me this favor. Al Heyman got played too. We live and we learn now. Al Heyman like a young man who found out his girl was cheating on him, and then he just want to dog every woman for the next 10 or 15 years for that one girl mistake. That's Al. But we ain't gonna ignore this. I ain't the other side of the street. I ain't that letter community. I ain't them. I'm gonna speak on the good, the bad, and the ugly. Do a lot of people like it? No. Do it make me popular? No. But guess what? I'm gonna run my channel how I want to run it. And that's what I love about it. I don't have to worry about nobody. Oh, you can't say this, or you can't do that, or why you doing this? Man? I gotta worry about that. Wilder ducked AJ. Now, I think he ducked him because he was scared. No, I think his style could have beat AJ. He could have clipped Wilder. Who knows? Wilder could have clipped him. But we not gonna ignore you ducked that fade though. And then you admitted, I ducked for more money. I turned down Joshua with more money than for you, Fury, to fight you. You know that. Be a man of your word. You asking a gypsy to be a man of his word. You asking a European over there in the UK with racism starting to be a man of his word. But hey, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think about Deontay, Wilder, Duck, and AJ. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. All the social media links in the description. If you want to hit me up, Twitter's the fast way. You got a business you want to advertise, I got you. All the links in the description. Hit me up, and I got a good rate for you. But other than that, man, check out our Facebook group. That link's there as well, too. Want to make a donation, just share the video. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button for your boy. Check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. I'll be uploading content over there and doing all my lives over there because I'm banned for doing lives over here until January 29th. But other than that, man, appreciate the love, support. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. One time for the one time we got.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't
looking
looking. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.